everybody, this is Kirby Marie here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to another top 10 or 20, well this case 20 best games of the decade. I have not done this in a while. I am also here collabing with my greatest best friend, Nickymikaelo.
What's up, people?
And yeah, he's gonna help me out with the top 20 best games. We're gonna get started with the best games of the decade. These are amazing games that you should at least play them once in your life. At least experience this game once in your life, because these games are incredible. They have impacted us gamers throughout the years. And it wasn't easy doing this list, so if there's a game that you thought that should have been on this list and it wasn't, I'm sorry, but you can leave it down in the comments below so we can read them. Number 20, Alien Isolation. After the major fail Aliens Colonials Marine delivered, we didn't think that there would be any other good Alien game. And oh boy, we were all wrong about that. Here you play as Amanda Ripley, aka Ellen Ripley's daughter from the movie, who is on the search for her mother who went missing from the Nostromo 15 years ago. But Amanda finds herself trapped in space. Literally in space with the galaxy's most dangerous creature ever, the Xenomorph, that just so happens to make its new home on Sevastopol Station. And you pretty much have to just hide from the damn thing this whole time. You don't have much things to defend yourself from the alien, to put it that way. And the tense atmosphere of this game and the feeling of never ever being safe, not even for 1 second, makes you like terrified of this. And this game will make this cat and mouse chase the most terrifying one you'll ever experience.
Number 19, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2018.
Each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
The newest version of Super Smash Bros. Series has definitely impacted us gamers in the most positive way. For starters, it's an insanely huge character roster and contains every returning character and a good handful of new ones. Turning to this game feels super awesome after 4 years since the last entry. The game feels faster and more technical, which is good for competitive gameplay. With also a returning single combat, which the story is very, and I mean very, very good.
Number 18, Batman Arkham City, 2011.
Why do you work alone, Batman? I believe you enjoy the loneliness.
How do you improve a game specifically with a recognizable superhero like Batman? Well, by giving everything that made Arkham Asylum great and crank it up to 11. With an amazing open world, and the combat system is very incredible. In this story, Batman is trapped inside a city-sized prison with the most dangerous adversaries, combining with the best modern boss fights. There's plenty of side quests and so much more adventure in this game.
Number 17, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Your whole life you've been searching. And the elders, they've been holding you back.
We all knew it was gonna be something incredible when we witnessed how nature and technology were mixed in the game. The story is set in the 31st century and the world was taken over by machines. But instead of a nightmare technology takeover, we get to explore the most beautiful environments in the wildlife where the humans have returned to its more primitive roots. Combining it with an incredible story and memorable characters alongside the creatures, and the world that will make your jaw drop literally to the floor. You must experience this game at least once. It's gonna be like the coyote when he sees something like boing.
Number 16, Undertale, 2015. pixelated game surprises many of us back in 2015. It's the most creative RPG any gamer would ever experience. What makes this game stand out is it's decision-based, and yeah, we know a lot of games do decision-based things these days, but none has done it quite amazing as Undertale. The choices you make in this game will actually have consequences even after you beat the game and start over again. The game has a unique experience every time you travel to this amazing underground world.
Portal 2 from 2011.
It's been a long time. How have you been?
Once Portal 2 came out, it built up the foundation from the original with a bigger map and more complex puzzles for your baby brain to figure it out. The use of the portal gun, where you need to use it to send lasers and other traps to the other direction, and slippery gets for you to go much faster. This game will push you to the limits. With the game's hilarious moments from Whitley and GLaDOS, you'll laugh a lot. This game will make sure that the experience never gets boring. The game also features a fun co-op multiplayer that will keep you busy for a long time.
Number 13, Super Mario Odyssey, 2017. So many Super Mario games have come in throughout the decades, centuries whatsoever, and yet nobody ever gets tired of the Mario games in general. Because, let's be real, the Mario games are amazing and will always be, and this one is no exception for this decade. The story as usual follows that Mario has to yet again save Princess Peach, but this game takes everything that made the last Mario games good and cranks it up to 11, with introducing a new mechanic where now your cap can transport you into a person's, animal's, or an object's body, to put it that way. It's a game that you must experience at least once in your life.
Number 13, and one of my favorites, CUPHEAD from 2017. From the moment me and everybody else saw this game and the way this game locked you, can already tell that this game was going to be a classic, and it definitely feels that way. You can definitely see and tell all the love the developers pour into this game. For starters, the cool animation from the 1930s and the catchy music that makes the experience incredible. But trust me, you must have the same patience as if you were playing from a software game. This game, no matter how cute and classic it looks, it will not hold your hand. The bosses in this game are incredibly hard, and you'll be expected to die many times. You can also play this game with a friend as well, but the game will still be equally hard, but totally worth it. The experience is amazing.
Number 12, Dark Souls 2011.
Wow, what do we have here?
This game took what made Demon Souls such a success and cranked everything up, including the difficulty of this game. A lot of gamers noticed back in 2011 how incredibly and insanely hard this game is, but it was expressed how rewarding this experience was and how incredibly fun and challenging this game can get to be. This game is definitely not for everyone, but for those who feel interested in this, will experience the awe-inducing wonder that only From Software can create.
Number 11, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. You begin to explore a really insanely open world with lots of places to explore and incredible challenges to take on. Caves and crypts to plunder, spells and masters to experiment with various groups to join. There's also decision making. You can also decide who the child you want to adopt of making content. This game has to offer will this game has to offer will keep you all playing hours and hours.
Number 10, The Last of Us, 2013.
You make every shot count. You see, I believe everything happens for a reason.
6 years have passed since this game came out, and it is still an incredible experience to play from this day. You play as a man named Joel, who after losing his daughter in the beginning of the post-apocalypse zombie, he was never the same. But all that changes years later when Joel must escort a young teen named Ellie, who is probably the last hope for salvation. This game not only throws you zombies at you, but they also had to fight for survival from the humans as well. With incredibly memorable characters and a compelling story that touches serious subjects like hope and sacrifice, let's just hope that The Last of Us Part 2 once again blows our minds again with these incredible things that's yet to come.
Number 9, Mass Effect 2 from 2011.
Deadliest allies we can find.
Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action.
Attacking the Collectors would require passing through the Omega-4 relay.
This is a testament to how well executed Mass Effect 2 was. From the trilogy, this one stands out, mostly because of how well fleshed out the characters and the universe are in this entry. It was wisely leaned into the tendency of the player's multitude of distinct companions, with decisions that have their own consequences. You can also choose who to romance in this game as well. Whether it is a straight couple, LGBTQ, human with robot, or human with a human alien. This is a game that fits nicely with the parallel approach with the freewheeling side content that benefits refinements to the series third-person shooter.
Number 8, God of War 2018.
It was our last wish.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
Mimir! Smartest man alive. First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
That axe you got. You gotta handle her special.
The reboot of the acclaimed God of War was miraculous. This game makes you look at Kratos with a different perspective now, as you see the changed man he has become after being an unlikable, murderous machine, which will make you fall in love with this character again in this game. Now with Norse mythology in this story, it tells a story about the journey of father and son as their bond beautifully grows stronger, as they go through love and loss and new beginnings. With tighter controls and a combat that will have you jumping from the edge of your seat. Not only that, and spoiler alert if you have not played the game, but we also get to witness Kratos once again reuniting with his sword's blaze of chaos from the older games, which makes this game 10 times more amazing. It was an adventure that left us wanting even more, and with a possible sequel of God of War in development, we can only hope they crank it up higher than what this game already had to offer us.
Number 7, Bloodborne from 2015. If you're wondering what makes us gamers keep going back to A from software games, well, for starters, the environment, the gameplay, the challenges, yeah, all of those make a good reason for you to come back to play some A from the software game. Bloodborne is perfect in those aspects. It has a very interesting settings and enough story elements for you to keep on playing. Also, yes, we know and you know, and everybody knows by now, since it's A from software and it is hard as hell, but not impossible. The city of Yarna is well crafted, and the creatures in this game are terrifying, and this game helps you to keep on going. It's everything a game should be.
Number 6, Minecraft 2011.
Nation. Let's go wherever you want to go. Climb the tallest mountains. Venture down to the darkest caves. Build anything you want. Day or night, rain or shine. Because this is the most significant sandbox you'll ever set foot in.
A simple, cute cube game where the premise is just build stuff, craft stuff, and go on adventures and survive. This game has elevated to greatness. For starters, the music in this game is one of the most calming and relaxing music you'll ever get to experience while playing this game. With the pixel 3D style of the game that conveys the size of the world, it pleasantly balances the charm of the technical that this game has to offer. And this game became even more famous thanks to PewDiePie, who started playing Minecraft again, and now it has grown a huge audience that loves him so much. And the game has now even better updates and whatsoever.
Number 5, everybody gonna know this one because I've seen so many games with this one. I'll go 5. Like, wow, everybody, and I mean everybody's playing it. I mean, this game has proven a fulfilling experience from start to finish. The story of 3 different protagonists keeps the player on their toes with its amazing performance, capture technology, and open world. It still makes players play this game today. It also made it more amazing later on with the GTA Online that took the criminal misbehavior. New Heights offers all manner of crazy ass missions.
Number 4, Red Dead Redemption 2002.
I was right all along. Savage heart cannot be conventionally civilized.
Maybe you live in a different America than we.
We all know that Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018, and it was a very good and well-executed game with a compelling Western story. But the first Red Dead Redemption still is an excellent game to experience. You play as a man named John Marston, a former outlaw that finds himself being blackmailed by the government, who are keeping his wife and son hostage. In order to save his family, he must do the government's dirty work and kill some gang members. With its incredible story and memorable characters, despite this game being 2010, this game took it to the next level with its open world, fantastic multiplayer in the modern Western world.
So number 3, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. We couldn't help to be amazed of how From Software gave us a new spin with this game. I mean, if you're a samurai lover like me, after Onimusha, this game is one of the best. The story follows a man named, well, you guessed it, Sekiro, who attempts to take revenge on the samurai clan who attacked him and kidnapped his lord. He focused more on exploration and vertical level design. Yet again, you can expect difficulty in this game as usual, but the experience from this game is totally worth it, as any other From Software game has.
Number 2, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt 2015. Those who are interested in an artistic medium that are fortunate enough to witness how amazing this game is. Geralt of Rivia gave us a game that made players scream out one of the best games back in 2015. The combat in this game has improved positively. It also has a unique customization and an insane amount of replayability and one heck of an engaging story that will make you have this game wrapped up and never be let go. It also includes decision making, which, as you know, obviously consequences will come. And this game proves a well-suited murky political dimension of the continent with no areas looking for lush environmental design. This is how you introduce an adventure game to the next generation of gaming. And before before we reveal our number one pick, I wanted to mention some honorable mentions from that didn't quite make the list, but there are also games that you should definitely check them out. Which obviously, the first one is Luigi's Mansion 3 from 2019, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice 2017, Overwatch from 2016, Celeste from 2018, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain from 2015, Shovel Knight from 2014, the Resident Evil 2 The Remake 2019, Nier Automata 2017, Telltale's The Walking Dead the first season 2012, and Control 2019, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag 2013. We cannot forget that even though this game was never made, but it still impacted us gamers, is PT 2014.
Number 1 is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Woo!
I've done up until now, it was all for nothing.
There has been a lot of Legend of Zelda games, like a lot. I mean, the game is open and world is super stunning to look at. The gameplay is super incredible, and it makes you use your brain to think about the next move you make or solving puzzles from shrines. Also crafting from shrines, also crafting stuff like food, clothes, equipment. This game is absolutely incredible, and it's my number one pick for this list.
My number one pick too! Woo!